Okay guys, so it's been a few days and I have a major ant problem in my house. There are ants everywhere. You can't see any right now, but they will just pop out of the blue and start crawling around on the floor. It's very annoying. I do have ant traps set up. Where is it? Right there. Oh, there's one. See? Right there. And there's one out here. Right there. Any ants out here right now? Okay. It's really annoying. My mom actually, yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm supposed to kill them with the ant traps out, because I think what they're supposed to do is like eat it and then bring it back to the home and kill them off or something. But my mom went outside and sprayed this crap all around the border of the house. It's supposed to like kill ants or something. This happens about every summer. We get ants, and it's just really frustrating because I keep these towels on the side of my bed so I can just grab them and kill them, but it's just annoying whenever they keep on coming. So prayers that stuff works. I think my parents were having issues in the very upstairs of our house, and it got rid of it. So prayers that it does it down here as well. But the point of this video is that I had mentioned moving my named, or my Jedi that are not Anakin and Obi-Wan down here to sort of display all my different Jedi in a better light, just because they're all kind of, you know, I don't know, I want all my Jedi to be together. So I think I'm gonna do that, but before I even put them in the display, I actually just want to go through and show them, and just, you know, show the different Jedi that I have, because they are pretty cool. Okay, so I did just take them all down, pretty much successfully. I did knock over like 2 clones, and all of my Galen Merrick / Starkiller figures did fall over. They're hard to stand, but anyways, let's just go through and show off some of these Jedi that I've not taken a close look at for a while. Here we have Ashla. I actually did get her relatively recently, a couple months ago at Applejack's. She is the same species as, I believe, Shakti. And yeah, you know, just like a little Padawan Jedi. Her helmet can come off, but she looks a little crazy because she doesn't have her horns. So we're gonna keep that on. So there's Ashla. Speaking of Shakti, here's my Shakti figure. This is my original one from my grandma's house. Beautiful Shakti figure, probably the best live action Shakti figure there is. Her Clone Wars figure is also very gorgeous figure, but I do really enjoy this Shakti figure with the actual cloth goods and everything. Here we have the man himself, Plo Koon, live action. This is a great figure. I do need to get him his lightsaber, but yeah, Plo Koon is a great figure. I actually did start rewatching the Clone Wars, because I used to watch it when I was little, but I never sat down and watched it through and through. So I'm trying to do that. I'm on season 1, episode 6. I did not realize how many episodes were in the Clone Wars. 22 episodes per season up until like season 5 or something. And they're all 30 minutes each, roundabout. It's a lot. It's a lot of media, but it's good. And speaking of Clone Wars, here is Clone Wars Kit Fisto, the upgraded version. There were 2 versions of him in Clone Wars. I have both, and I got this one for dirt cheap, and this is the more expensive one, so I was pretty happy about that. But great figure. Kit Fisto's a great Jedi. The kind of meme Jedi here, we have Coleman Trevor. This is his Attack of the Clones figure, but there was a more deluxe figure made of him, I believe, in the Geonosis 2-pack. That figure's pretty expensive, but I do like this one because you literally, like, the whole reason why he's posed like this is so that he can, like, fall. Like, yeah, but I got him from my grandma's house. Here we have Saucy 10. I got him last year at, I don't even know, maybe the toy department for like $6. He's a pretty cool one, you know, just a staple Jedi. One of my favorite ones ever, we have Quinlan Voss. First of all, I just love the name Quinlan. Like, I could totally see myself naming a child Quinlan or something. Like, I think that name's pretty cool. And this figure specifically is my favorite Quinlan Voss figure ever made. So yeah. And then my one and only Kiadi Mundi Clone Wars version, which is a wild version to have of him. but I do like it. Very neat, Kiadi Mundi. Here we have Master Sev from the Order 66 2-pack. I don't know if he was in a comic or something, but just an overall interesting Jedi, and I do like him a lot. And then here's my definitive Agen Kolar figure. I do have the older one, but I found this one and I was like, I gotta get this one because it's the one I really wanted. And he is the Zabrak guy, so he's pretty cool. Barriss Offee, great figure and great character. I love the character development we got from her in Tales of the Empire. Not even gonna lie to you, I did tear up in the final episode she was in Tales of the Empire. I don't even know why, but I did. Like, it just got me emotional for some reason. And I really do enjoy Barriss' character. I forgot about this guy, but I do have Eeth Koth. And whenever, he was the one that made people fall over because his figure is so statue-esque. I mean, for the most part, he is a statue, except for his arms can swivel and stuff. But because of that, he was holding up a lot of figures that couldn't stand. They were just leaning on him. So all the Star Killers fell because he was literally holding them up. But yeah, there's Eeth Koth, and then here is Agen Kolar. You know, same character, just different font, basically. But yeah, so Eeth Koth is pretty cool. I've had him for years and years and years. Here's FX Search, the statuesque version of him. The actual, like, or the newer version, the Vintage Collection version, Happy Pappies has it, but it's like $50. And the thing about him is he could so easily be re-released in the Vintage Collection, so I don't want to spend $50 on a figure that could be re-released at any given time. Now the chances of them re-releasing him are actually slim because, you know, he's just a random Attack of the Clones Jedi, but I do really like Nick 2. That's the species he is, and for now this figure does it for me. I do really like it. This is my original Aayla Secura, I believe from the Felucia battle pack that she came with, like Bly and her Legion of Clones, which I do really like Aayla for that reason. First of all, Twi'leks are Twi'leks, they're awesome. But then to also have her lead one of my favorite legions is pretty cool, so I do really like Aayla. And then the figure that I overpaid for, we have Luminara Unduli. Basically, I got her at the toy department last year for 15 bucks, and then like a month later I go to Ollie's and they had an entire peg of them for $4 each. So I did end up buying quite a bit, and I'm gonna resell them at some point. But I do think, okay, wow. So I did not know this until recently, and this is my first time trying it, but her headpiece does come off, and she has a little bun in the back. That's so cool. I never knew if her headpiece was like, you know, part of her like species or whatever, but it is something that can just come off. But this figure's beautiful. The design, the detailing, everything inside, she really is a great figure. So if you do find her for $4 at Ollie's, please pick it up. Oh, does she have a hood as well? Or maybe she doesn't, I don't know. Very beautiful figure though. I do love Luminara Unduli. One of the episodes of Clone Wars I just watched had her in it, which was pretty cool. And then, I know I mentioned something earlier, but here are my Star Killers. I did not buy the 3-pack, I just ended up getting them over time, and I used to have the 3-pack. I literally used to have all these figures and I had to rebuy them because I lost them. So I don't know if I'm going to put the Jedi Galen Merrick in my Jedi display because, yes, he's a Jedi, but also I want to keep him with the other Galen Merricks, so we'll see about that. And guys, like, this is what I mean about the ants. There's one. There's one. There was just another one. Just, I don't know where he went, but Lord Jesus, please help take care of these ants. So some of these Jedi did not have their lightsabers because obviously they were all crammed up together like clones in the display. So I am going to try to get them lightsabers. Some of them might not be able to stand with lightsabers because it's already kind of packed up in here. But what I was going to do was, like that Agen Kolar back there, I don't need to have him displayed because I'm going to display my other one. Anakin and Obi-Wan are going to be moved. Let's see, is there anybody else that I could? No, for the most part, that's that. But then I'm gonna create room. We're gonna find room, and If there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna get these Jedi in the display. I'm a rapper now. But let's see how many there are that I can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 figures need to be added. Okay, so it's quite a bit, but it'll be worth it. So I'll get back to you guys whenever I've done that. So I have moved all the Jedi down here. Like more of the council members slash like main Jedi from the movies are over here. Then it transitions into like Geonosian Jedis and then expanded universe stuff, and then I have my Padawans there, or younglings. I do have space right here for whenever I do add more Jedi, and you know, just stuff like that. But up here, I do, you know, like I said, this is just overall going to give me more space. I think what I might even do is I might move those Anakins up here, so I can have all my Anakins and Obi-Wans up here. And then also just like any duplicate figures that I have. I seem to have a lot of Mace Windu's, and I have 2 Aegon Kolars and stuff. So I think I'll just put all those up here as well. Also, that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, I think I'm just going to keep up there as well. The one thing that I'm not sure about keeping on here is this Galen Merrick, because as I mentioned earlier, I do have my other ones. And I could just put those down here with the Sith, but I really don't know because I did like how they looked up there. So I'll just have to figure that out.